can't imagine in his wildest dreams what he's opened himself up for. I was going to let it all go until all these phone calls and shit started happening. Blue Eyes calling people and spreading lies and shit. He opened up a whole nother can of worms. That's alright. That's alright. He's going to be dealt with. Hey, Dipper.
Yeah. Get out of it. Yeah, how would she like to call her kids to be retarded? Yeah. The dirty, well, I might as well say it, I'm thinking, dirty son of a bitch. How would she like for her girls to be called retarded? Blue Eyes, don't call me up here tomorrow to talk about DT and Thumper, because I don't want to hear you. Leave me out of it. I ain't done nothing to nobody.
You've made plenty of phone calls. I know you have.
Meter and Scorpio. Liar. Call up here and ask for act like you're wanting to know where a blood lab was for the neighbor, which you might have been done. I don't care to tell people where things is up in here, but I don't want to hear no more about DT or Thumper. You've got your friends and I've got mine. So don't call me no more talking about him, because I don't want to hear it. Don't worry, I just deleted your number. Thank you, and I have yours too. And your daddy's a sorry low-down thing too that would take up for him and not apologize, then get on there for 2 or 3 hours one night and talk about the Lord. He thinks that DT has to have...
How much fun, Dipper?
DT don't need no babysitter. He don't need Black Diamond to take care of his troubles. But now he's in for trouble, and he'll go to jail if he keeps it up. He's not going to call my son retarded and get by with it. Well, that's between you all. I ain't got nothing in it. Nobody tells me who I can talk to and who I can't talk to. Nugget, I'm reviewing those boys to death. I said, but I'm not going to have people talking about me on this radio behind my back. I heard about 2 o'clock this morning. I ain't done nothing to nobody on this radio, and I don't appreciate people getting on here talking about me behind my back. If you can't say something to my face, then don't say nothing to me about me at all. I can tell you, face. You go over and lick his eyes all you want to. And me trying to be a Christian and then have to say words I did this morning, because he is. He don't deserve to be in Kingsport around children. That's a bad influence for Kingsport. And, well, I like to say he's in for trouble, so your little friend, your golden hero, he might not be your hero long.
Well, if you say you haven't called Nugget and talk shit on me, and if you say you haven't called Dipper and talk shit on me, you're a liar. Either that or Nugget and Dipper's a liar. I ain't never done nothing to you, but if I told you half the stuff that he's told me about you and Little Cotton, you'd never talk to him again. But I don't care. Pick your friends wisely.
Well, I'm not lying what he said, and I ain't lying what he said about Blue Eyes and Little Cotton. She said, now, Nugget, please don't tell him, said it'll hurt their feelings. Said I went and got some stuff for him to take a bath with. Said they stunk so bad I couldn't hardly stand it in the trailer. That's what DT said. So he says he didn't say it. He's a liar.
Hey, Dipper, that thing that you told me the other night that you was supposed to be next, you had it backwards. That was him saying he was going to get me, and then he was going to get you next. Didn't have nothing to do with me and you. I was going to get it, and then you was next. It wasn't me and you. It was him against you and him against me. That's a story I got today from a very reliable source. Yeah. I wish somebody would come out here and poke their nose around out here. I wish they would. I ain't never done nothing to you, and you ain't never done nothing to me, Dipper. I don't know where they come up with that shit, but he's supposed to be going to get me first and then you next.
Well, that's what I got to thinking, and I told
days are numbered. Yeah, these old boys that I call, they don't play, and they ain't from around here. They got to come all the way down here. They mean business. He better keep his ass in his little shanty over there. His days are numbered.
10-4. Well, he needs to leave me alone. I've done nothing to him. Tried to be his friend, and he stabbed me in the back, so leave me alone.
Well, you know what I tried to do for him. Didn't say I hit him first. He tried to steal my granddad's saw, and I called him a damn child molester. He hit me first. That's when I hit him. But he's got it all backwards. And he's the one that was talking about that little 12 or 13-year-old girl at Walmart, not me. That's the day I was done with him. But he changed it all around and said I said it. I'm not the one that's got my name and my picture on the internet. He is. He's a sick bastard. You better hope I never lay eyes on him. Or his buddies.
Roger, Roger.
Greg? Two-facer?
Go ahead, Brad.
I'm home. I made me some cereal and got my pajamas on.
Well, I tried to call. You wouldn't answer the phone.
I was going to get some soap powder from the store, and I got some milk, and I made me a bowl of cereal after I got my pajamas on. That's why I'm telling you now.
All right.
Okay.
Sound like he's a dirty son of a bitch, ain't he? Talk about people.
Peanut, I was around him long enough, a couple of times a week, over there working for free. I heard him he didn't have nothing nice to say about anybody. If Blue Eyes knew half of the stuff that he told me about her, she'd never talk to him again.
Damn, boy, they talk about me too.
Oh yeah, he didn't have nothing nice to say about nobody. Nobody. Not even Dipper. And that's when I realized if he's going to talk about Dipper that way, his only friend, surely he's talking about me that way. And then whenever he said that about that little girl at Walmart, I was done with him. The next day's when I went to get my tools, and half of them was gone. And I don't care what he told whoever. I know the difference between a stun gun and a silver pistol. I looked right down the barrel of that son of a bitch. That's why he hit the floor like he did. He better get up every day and thank Lime Bean for coming out there and saving his ass. Not too many people's ever pointed a gun at me and lived.
Damn, boy. Yeah. People like that, you don't need to prove with them, Roger.
Dipper?
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was mowing on Watauga Street, you all pulled into the driveway. And I was sweating. Boy, I was sweating. It was all down my shirt. And he said I had a tough body, didn't he?
Roger? Yeah, DT. Talk to you like a dog too, sugar bitchy.
Oh yeah, he talked about her like she was a dog, and I don't even know the lady. And I told him, I said, I don't even know her, man. Why are you going to tell me about her? I don't know her. I've never met the woman.
It's because I got in his face one night, and I shook my finger in his face and told him he was lucky. Very lucky that he wasn't a woman, because I was going to tear him from limb to limb. I thought it was Daisy. I got in Dipper's house, and he was on the couch, and my adrenaline was a-running. If it had been Daisy, I would have mashed the hell out of her, you know, but instead it was DT. But that's why he don't like me.
Yeah, that candle is a butt plug for you. That's what he said.
In prison, so I don't even know what a butt plug looks like.
Oh, shit. I done tell Dipper. And on the radio, didn't I, Dipper? I catch this son of a bitch in my driveway. And I got a ball bat right there between the door, Roger.
Because he told Dipper the same things he's told me. Everything I've told Dipper, Dipper said, well, he told me the same thing. So I don't have no reason to lie. I never knew he had a pistol until he pulled it on me, and I described it to a T. Dipper said, yep, that's exactly what it looks like. He bought it right here in my living room from Hilltop. Now, if I didn't see a pistol pointed at me, how the hell did I describe it perfectly?
You sure did.
I mean, somebody's throwing a carrier. I mean, it's a whistling, but you're getting through it.
He don't want nobody to know he's got a pistol. He probably don't now. He probably got rid of it, but he sure wouldn't let Lima Bean in that front pocket. He grabbed her by her shoulders and flipped her like a booger. He wouldn't let her in that pocket.
Well, I kicked him in my driveway, dirty rock boy. I got a ball back, Roger.
I like her a lot.
I like Lima Bean, too. I like Lima Bean. I just feel sorry for her. She's scared to death of him. She won't admit it, but she is. The only reason why she's still there, she's terrified of him.
Well, DT was jealous of me and Dipper. He tried to be there and start fights between me and him and Daisy, or say something stupid about trying to get me jealous. But anyway, I've known Dipper 15 years, and if I can't trust him, then I don't need to be around him.
Well, I ain't got nothing against him. I ain't got no reason to lie about it. And he had to know I was telling the truth because I described the gun just like he did. And Hilltop will too, as far as that goes.
I described it to a T, didn't I?
Yes, sir. You sure did.
Now, how was I just going to pull that out of my ass and make that up? He never showed me no pistol until he pointed it at me. But when I looked down the barrel of it, I seen exactly what it looked like, real close. I described it to a T. I didn't just make it up. I mean, damn, I'm pretty good at guessing, but I'm not that good at it.
And he called me stupid for putting up with sugar britches.
That's not even 10% of what he called you, but I'm not going to get into it.
Right?
Go ahead, Break.
If I'm right, correct me if I'm not. A convicted felon, a person that just got out of prison, no matter what they've done, they're not even supposed to carry a knife. If I'm right. Well, does that mean they can't even have a taser gun? Ain't that considered a weapon as well?
Yes, it is. On my word, for this video that I've got to the state's attorney, he'd already be in prison right now, but I'm not a cop caller. It's going to be handled, but it's not going to be handled by the cops. The cops got rules. The people I talk to don't.
Somebody just keyed up and said, don't believe a word of it. Who was that?
It's probably his little crony over there.
Somebody keyed up and said, don't believe a word of it. And that's all it was said. This was a man.
Yeah, I guessed he had a silver-plated automatic. I guessed that. I pulled that out of my ass.
Mike is a troublemaker, ain't he?
Whoever wants to key on me and call me a liar, why don't you just call me a liar to my face instead of being a coward? That's what I thought, because you're a coward.
And also Two-Face.
He don't want to upset his girlfriend, and I respect that. That's why he's not keying up. You know, she don't need no more on her than what she's already had or got.